Thistlein was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
Okay. Why? Ugh. Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
You're saying we should check the owl forest? You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Now you see what I can do!
Raging Cascade!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Rising
They
Wyvern!
rush you! You gotta go
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear! Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Clock!
Oh, violent
Now!
Johnny wins!
Here I come!
Now, through all!
Sword Rain Alpha!
In a vine?
Rising
In the
Wyvern!
wind! Air Fly!
Soaring Light Spear! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
A comfortable win.
There's the Zeugle we were asked to handle.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Sword Rain Alpha! Rising Wyvern! Burn!
Simian pest. I shall feel you where you stand.
Rising Falcon! You picked the wrong fighter! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm ready! Lock!
Demons descend! Flashing fang! My turn! Strike! Pierce! Rising Wyvern! Glimmer Dragon! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elder Menancia Pride.
Looks like trouble with a capital T! Together, we've got this!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
I'll finish you here and now! Rising Falcon! Eagle of Spear! Rising Wyvern! Rip and tear! Soaring Light
You should have
Spear!
messed with me.
Rising This one's all mine!
Do it! Now
Go!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Now! Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Pierce! Vacuum Blade!
Elusive deity. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
What's this thing?
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Allow me to help you.
Here I come! Hurricane! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear!
I can carve
This thing
through
keeps
armor.
charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Here we go again.
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha!
What?
Blow away!
That freaking does it!
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Megasonic
Take
Thrust!
this!
Struck! Rising Wyvern!
You should have messed with me!
Not on my watch!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Raging
Sword
Storm!
Rain Alpha!
I'll grind you into
Rain Slash!
Now!
Blow away!
light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! With this, I can become even stronger!
There it is. That's our target.
Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! I'm on it! Sword Ready to go! Mega! Take this! Down on the ground! Take this!
Feel my weary
Here I come! Hurricane Thrust!
Arctic Freeze Lancer!
Rising Falcon!
In here!
I'm not done! Tear! Lunar Rondo! Rising Falcon! Vacuum Blade!
Leave the ensnaring
You
to me.
picked the wrong fight!
And pummeling to me!
Sword Rain Alpha! We did it!
Raging Storm!
Can't get out of this!
Swallow Dance! Here I come!
That's much better.
Begin!
Raining Slash!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the owl forest? Hi, Hoodle!
Here we go again! Here I come!
Water astral energy!
My turn!
Shining
Carve
supernova!
through armor!
Hands in the
You're
wind!
mine!
Air thrust!
Rising Wiper! Soaring Light Spear! Rising Falcon! This time!
Not on my watch! Now!
Rising Light! Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Block!
Lightning condemned!
Not a chance! Hurricane Thrust!
Negative
Soaring Light Spear!
On your knees.
Rising Falcon! No further!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. What's... this thing?
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Make sure to get some good rest.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.